Hello, everybody. I know I'm late, right? One reason as to why I was late, eating dinner with family. Spending as much time with family is definitely 100% important. And also, we are having some tech issues as well. But without further ado, everybody, welcome in to the War Guy 45 channel and welcome to the Victory Hour. I am your host, Liam, or the War Guy, or the Prussian Lad, etc. And welcome. So, in today's stream, we're going to be talking about the Cinder drama. I just realized how dark I was. It's because I have my light situated in a different way. So let me fix this. Yep, I do have an alarm clock right there. It's like an older looking one. I have it on my desk so I know what time it is, of course. Is that better? Okay, that's way better. All right. Well, how is everyone doing? I know I haven't been streaming. It's because I have been quite busy as of lately. School is a pretty big factor within that. And yeah, again, in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Cinder drama. Now, for a lot of people who don't know or do know, Cinder is a VTuber that basically does like gaming and music and stuff like that. And she was one of the top 10 or top 5. I think she was number 1 for a little while. And some drama broke out about her with, quote, accusations against her with uh, manipulation, okay, lying, cheating, and a whole bunch of other things, which when I first heard about it, at first it didn't make sense to me, uh, because I watched Cinder for probably, oh boy, I think about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and she always seemed like a genuine person, right? But as time went on, there were some things that came up. Again, um, the drama that came out about her. Some of the people that were involved in it were Spite, I think. Was that one of them? I'm not sure. I heard Spite was one of the people, Shy Lily, Bow the Whale. Um, I don't think Cotton was. I'm not sure about that one. But anyways, these people came out and said that um Cinder was manipulated. Oh, and Nanolist, which was the creator of the VTuber avatar. Now, or the model, right? But these people, Shy Lily and About the Whale, came out saying that these things of manipulation had been going on for a while. I think I'm pretty sure they said it was years, which and apparently it wasn't even just them too, it was a whole bunch of people. Now, something that doesn't make sense to me is that if something like that had been going on for years, keeping people away, certain people, and all these different things, if these people were truly kept away from somebody, right? Like if basically the drama was, and where I'm getting at with this, right? If somebody's manipulating somebody for that long, or a group of people for that long, why is it just now people are saying shit, or are saying things as soon as Cinder gets to the top, right? Like if this had been going on for years, you would think somebody would have said something, right? Like, like it just doesn't make any sense, right? And as of recently, somebody else that was involved, I forgot who it was, um, they made a hype train for Cinder. They're called Pyro Pups. The fans of Cinder made a hype train in one of these people's things. And something that really doesn't make sense is that, and by the way, that was after, like months after all the drama had broken out, all the Google Docs. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Excuse me. And all these things just really don't add up at all, right? Like the fact that somebody didn't say something for quote years, does that doesn't that sound a little off to you, that nobody out of the quote group of people in this whole situation didn't say anything about it. Like to me, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like the fact that no one said a word for years, right? And they knew exactly what was going on, right? It's just crazy to me. And something else I find absolutely wild and baffling is the fact that the same people that do this, right? They're all VTubers, right? All these people are VTubers. Is that all this started happening as soon as Cinder pretty much got to the top? Like she was one of the top 10 VTubers and probably number one for a little while. And the fact that all this happened after Cinder had released the song My Name with Tricky and another individual. I forgot the name of that individual. I will look it up right now. Um, Hold on. We're having again tech issues. Jesus. And Vienna. So it was Cinder, Tricky, and Vienna, which were obviously friends of Cinder's, and they did this whole song collab called "My Name" for a thing called Boss Rush, and it was a huge thing. It was hyped up. It was crazy, and apparently these individuals had quote no idea that this was happening. Which again, I don't. I think that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like the fact that, like again, some of these people they were involved in the whole thing. I guess. I mean, the fact that they were that close to Cinder was like it. It just doesn't make sense. I know I keep saying that, but it's true, right? Now, this whole song goes out. It gets how many views? How many views does it get? 477,000 views, right? It's just a great song, by the way, 100%. But the song comes out, and then in April, all this drama comes out. Like, do you think of the timing of that? Like, the whole thing it's crazy. So this whole thing has led me to believe that Cinder, right? She gets to the top. She's one of the best. She has a partnership with GamerSups, and as soon as she does that, the drama kicks off, and she's pretty much ousted, like ousted or kicked away from the internet because of these claims that were made against her. Now, am I on the side of Cinder? A little bit. Because the thing is, I used to be a fan of her. I have her Gamer Subs Cup, right? I loved her music, right? Her music was great. She's a cute individual, right? The jokes that she would make, she genuinely looks like a genuine person that gave off nothing. Which then again, obviously, people who are going to act like that are going to be like that, right? They want to look as cutesy and nice as possible for a manipulator. But I didn't get that at all. Like for years, I feel like if Cinder was manipulating people, right? These people would not like these people would completely kick away Cinder, right? It just there are things that just don't make any sense about it, right? I could be wrong about Tricky and Vienna being involved, but that's just crazy to me. Like I don't really like it's just absolutely wild. Will Cinder make a return? I don't know. Right? Hopefully she does. Hopefully we find out. And she did admit, and as of recently, earlier today or yesterday, she released after 5 months of complete silence. She released a 1,000 page Google Doc of her saying that she's innocent, right? And she brought up some really, really valid points, right? So I'll pull it up right now. I won't be able to show you guys, but I will read it off for you guys. Um, so she titled it, "The burden of proof is on the accuser, not the accused. They lied to you, and here's 1,000 pages of proof." Now, is it like the I? It's baffling, right? That she took 5 months to make this 1,000 thing page of saying that she's innocent, right? Like what I'm thinking happened was, um, and again, I'm not throwing shade on anybody, right? I just want to know why this is all happening and what's the real truth behind it, right? Um, Let me go here real quick. If you go to Cinder's Twitter, she posted this whole thing. It got 12 million views. Yeah, so April 27th was the day that she went like AWOL, or not AWOL, but like MIA after the whole accusations came out. Um, and then people sent a lot, and I mean a lot of hate to Cinder, right? Because you hear about a one of the top individuals like manipulating all these things. And she did admit, like, there were things that she did that was wrong, right? She's taking accountability for that. But, and obviously, things that you do wrong can be forgiven, right? But, like, if you were at the top like that, why would an individual manipulate somebody to make yourself look better? You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't add up to me completely. And it's just interesting. Like, I'm not sure if there's actually something tied up to it. Like, if this had really, and I mean truly, had been going on for years, I think a lot of people there would have been people that would say something about it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just weird, man. It's just there are so many things that just don't make sense. Like, before the whole thing happened, um, Cinder's friend, Momote, is that how you say it? On April 25th, so 3 days, no, 2 days before the drama came out, um, made, I guess there was art with all the friends in it, and she and Cinder was in it, and said a thing where it's like, I love you, Momo. Thank you for including me in the video," and her fans loved her, like people loved her. She was sweet. So why would Cinder, if she was at the top and everyone loved her, why would she take the time to have all of this made? Like, why would Cinder take the time to do all that? Like, there's no point in doing it. it it's kind of stupid. It's just a waste of time, right? Um, I don't think we have a response from Shy Lily, Numi, Yuzu. I don't think they have a response to the 1,000 pages of proof doc that Cinder made. Like, who knows if Tricky or Vienna were in on it, or or of anything of the drama. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not throwing shade on nobody, because I know people are gonna look at this video, right, at you guys. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out, because the whole thing is crazy. Like, I love drama, don't get me wrong, but that's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's just crazy to me, man. Is Cinder innocent? I think that there's, me personally, I think there's more to blame on the accusers because, again, there are things that just doesn't add up. Like, I'm all for drama. I mean, drama sucks, but it's like watching it is fun. I mean, seriously, and trying to like break things down. Um, but that's just the crazy part, man. Here, I'll pull up the Cinder thing. I'm not going to pull up the 1,000 page document because the last thing I need is for my computer to just break and crash. Um, sorry, I'm no way. Breaking news, guys. The Yankees have been eliminated. Thank you, Blue Jays, from a Red Sox fan. Um, I want to see Vladdy with a ring. Go Jays. I mean, it's crazy. And as a Red Sox fan, I have to do it. Give me 1 second, guys. As a Red Sox fan, I have to do it. I know nobody's watching the stream, but there will be a playback. I announced it. You guys are like, when's the stream? When's the stream? And then you guys don't show up. But it's whatever. All right. The Yankees lose. Get fucked, Yankees. Get fucked. Sorry to say it. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Let's go, Red Sox. Go, Blue Jays. Let's go. But anyways, back to that. Again, congratulations to the Blue Jays. I want to see Vladdy with the ring, 100%. I think Vladdy deserves it. But anyways, back to the whole thing. Oh my god, that playback is crazy. Night, night, New York. Let's freaking go, ladies. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. But yes. But yeah. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Stand by. I got distracted with the whole thing. I think it's gonna be Tigers versus the Blue Jays. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good. So she titled the response to quote an overdue response. Okay. Um. So the first thing that she opens up with is, "Hi everyone. It's been over 5 months since everything happened. I've never been good with words. I am especially bad at verbalizing my feelings. I've always hid my insecurities, and it's been hard for me to open up about things, even to the people closest to me. It was nearly 2 a.m. on April the 26th when Nennerless and Bao posted their documents together after I had finished streaming earlier in the night. I was awake for almost 48 hours by the time I posted my apology. Looking back at it, no, it wasn't good. I was not in a sound state of mind when it was written. I was blindsided by any of this coming. Blindsided by any of this coming out, and the accusations made against me. No one involved tried contacting me privately beforehand. I was unable to eat, sleep, or do anything else but watch more documents and statements be released while everything fell apart. I didn't have Red, I didn't have my friends, but the weight of the entire internet waiting to see what was going to say and how I was going to say it wrong. I didn't have access to search for all the evidence to defend myself with the growing list of allegations. And I didn't have time to put it all together uh, cohesively, whatever. Anyways, I was petrified. How could I possibly respond, quote unquote, correctly to a coordinated effort like this in the rush to get something out? Defend myself the best I could in the heat of the moment and post it just so I could get rest. No matter what would end up saying, it would never be good enough. And then there's another paragraph that says, It took me a long time mentally to recover and have the ability to face any of this again. I couldn't look at anything quote Cinder related without breaking down. All of my fans that looked up to me were led to believe that I was some encouraged evil and encouraged to destroy or donate my merch, right? So she's talking about her fans that were destroying Cinder merch, like the plushies, the hoodies, the hats, or whatever. And there's videos of that, which is crazy. Oh, almost everyone I knew or cared about turned on me in an instant, and anyone who had anything to say about me did. I had only one of my closest friends message me after everything was out there. I received rape, dox, and death threats over these accusations, so I stepped away off the internet. I reconnected with Red, and by the way, for the people who don't know, Red is her manager and boyfriend at the time. Dox threats. I reconnected with Red, and we worked things out between ourselves. When we were both ready to, he helped me with the long process of making this document. I didn't say almost anything else to anyone sooner. I didn't say almost anything else to anyone sooner. Privately or publicly, because no one would believe me until I had absolutely everything put together to post all this at once in one place. So that, by the way, that was just the opener to this whole drama. That was just the opener. I'll read the purpose of the document. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So in each part, there's multiple parts. There's stuff about Bao, Silvervale, Spite, Aru. I don't know what that is. Message to the Power Pups, looking ahead, Silvervale. So everything, if you want it, I'll put a link in the description to this. I recommend reading it through. It's interesting. I have not read the full thing. I'm probably not going to. But I'll read the message to the Pyro Pups, which is her fans, and I will also read the start of the looking ahead part, just so we can get an update about what's really going on. This is from Redacted, aka Red. Hey gang, I need to apologize to you. Wait. Hey gang, I need to apologize to you all too. It's my fault any of this happened in the first place. My mistake sent Cinder into hiding and left you all questioning what to do. I'm sorry I caused all this. I hope you can still support Cinder and the projects we create in the future. Thank you to those who have stuck around. Your support has been a big help. So that was the message from Red, um, from the whole thing. And then looking ahead, I will be reading this whole thing. Um, but yes, if you are interested in listening, go for it. All right, here we go. We all comfortable? We all good? I don't have any more water. Oh, fuck. All right. It's a lot, so bear with me. This is the looking ahead, like for the future, I guess. Earlier this year, and this is from Sinder. Earlier this year, my world fell apart. I lost my friends, my fans, and opportunities I could have only ever dreamed of. But sometimes things need to fall apart in order to rebuild them back up better. Which that's true. That is very true. I'm choosing to look on the bright side. I needed something to break me out of the cycle of working every day, all day, every day, and adjust my lifestyle for a healthier, better work life balance. I read that wrong, but it's the same thing. Uh, this was a long overdue reminder that the friends I've had should have been the most important thing in the world to me, and I should have put more time and energy into my relationships with them outside of work. Outside of work, we did together. They were supposed to be by my side even when I'm not Cinder anymore. Um, and I lost the sight of that in my never-ending pursuit of the next big thing. Um, it forced me to recognize that through my own actions and inaction, I was hurting people that only ever wanted the best for me. If I was ever given the ch- if I ever give wait if ever given the chance, I don't plan on making that mistake again. Despite everything that's happened, I forgive my friends. I don't hold anything against my friends who weren't involved. The artists I've worked with, business partners, and former mods for anything after this all happened. I'm sorry for how they were affected by all of this. So that was just the first paragraph of the whole thing. So that was just the first paragraph. Um, so the second paragraph goes on to say, I've had. Oh shit! Sorry, my controller fell off my desk. um, I've had more than enough time to think everything over and over and over again. Obviously, the root of almost everything that happened was because of poor communication between Red and I. Between me and my friends, and between them and me, and poor decisions made under pressure. Um, I was under pressure from Red about his feelings about Bao, and that made me distance myself from her. Pressure on myself that made me choose V card over going to Nubi's concert, and pressure from harassment and insecurities that led to trying to cut off Silvervale from Nano's models. Okay, so that was something that the accusations were about with the manipulation that Cinder and Red were telling Nanoliths to cut everybody else out of their lives, all their other clients, and just focus on Cinder because apparently the value, if you do it for everyone else, the value isn't as big, or something along those lines. Um, Red and I both had plenty of time to talk things out with people, and neither of us did. Everything that was made public could have been settled privately. This has set an awful precedent for the entirety of the VTuber community, which I feel has become more decisive and drama filled since this happened. So, real quick, a pause from that. I One thing I don't like at all is when situations get blown way out of proportion, right? I think we all can agree with that. Excuse me. I am congested, and it sucks. Um, so okay, and then it goes on to say, I will do my best to be more open about what I'm thinking and feeling to them, even if it's difficult. To avoid any other situations like this from ever happening again, Red and I have both made mistakes. Happening again. Oh wait, sorry. I thought that was a comma. I'll redo that. I will do my best to be more open about what I'm thinking and feeling to them, even if it is difficult, even when it is difficult. To avoid any situations like this in the future, uh, Red and I have both made mistakes. We aren't perfect people, but we aren't evil either. We're going to try to contact everyone we owe an apology to personally, even if an apology to them was in this document. I hope to move on. So she does want to move on, which is a good thing, and she did see the mistakes that she did make, and everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect at all. Um, and then she goes on to say, I don't blame the internet for being the internet, making memes at my expense, and the countless news and drama channels farming this for views. It's just business. She said that in the last one too, and this is just another Google Docy. Right, that was another thing, where at the first one, the whole movie came out, the Minecraft movie, and it was like chicken jockey, and so people made a joke about it where it's like Google Docy. So that's the context behind that joke. Um, and this is just another Google Docy, but I didn't want to hide this for the rest of my life, and I couldn't let my legacy be decided by anyone other than myself. That's true. Don't let other people tell you shit, right? Like, don't let other people like say like, "Oh yeah, you're done because I said you're done." You know what I mean? Like, sounds like communism. Anyways, um, I don't blame the internet for views. We already read that part. Um, sorry, I lost where I was. Can let my legacy be decided by anyone other than myself. And then it goes on to say, now there's nothing else for me to say. I can finally look ahead. I'm ready to return to doing what I love, even if it's on the smaller scale. I want to stream again. I want to create again. I want to inspire people again. I want to be someone people can look up to again. I love being a VTuber and I love being Sinder. Thank you for reading and thank you for waiting. And that was the end of that. So that was the entire, well, not the entire thing, but the beginning and the end of the whole Cinder drama. Again with the AirPod FN. Yeah, we're back at it again. Um, I will be going hopefully through all of this. Um, basically to just kind of break all of this down. I'm not going to do it all here, but this was kind of just like the opening to the Cinder drama. I will be making this a series on the channel. I don't think I'll be streaming all of it. I think I might be. Also, Moto, congratulations to the Blue Jays because you guys defeated the Yankees and are now on your way to the American League Championship Series. Congratulations. You get 3 bell rings. That was shit. Hold on. I got to redo that. Damn. Okay, let me redo that. I'm all over the place. Holy shit. That's 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to the Blue Jays. Coming from a Red Sox fan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you guys get a ring. But back to the whole Cinder thing. Like, this whole thing is fucking crazy. Like, genuinely, yes, there were some things that she did wrong, right? What those things are, I can't really like say it. But after all the stuff that has been going on, who was it? I'll have to find it. Um, there was somebody that said, like, I forgot what streamer it was. Was it Lily? I think. Um, where that hype train was made on Twitch, which is wild to me. Hey, welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about the Sinder situation. I will leave a link to the entire Google Doc if you want to read it. It's actually crazy. Like, she's been cooking for like 5 to 6 months on this shit. Um, I hope she genuinely does make a return. I personally think that she's innocent. I think that yes, there were some things that she did that was wrong, but it's nowhere near to the extent of what she was accused for. It's either Shy Lily or Bao. Yeah, it's either one of those, or it could be both at the same time. Like, again, they were, I guess, in competition to see who was number one. It could have been both of them, if I'm being completely honest, to try and like take down Cinder. Like, think about that for a second. You know what I mean? Like, that whole thing doesn't add up at all. Like, sorry, I just got a thing on my YouTube recommendation. I'm trying to find that one thing where the hype train was made from Nuxanor. By the way, go subscribe to Nuxanor. He's not paying me to say this, but go subscribe to him on YouTube if you like political content like myself. Just now, leftists are blaming Trump on the quote fat genocide crying emoji. Fucking what? 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 Shark Lady, you know, who the fuck is it? Ellen Joe? No, I'm kidding. Shark Lady? Gura! Okay, that's a good point. So Gura, the whole thing with Gura was that, was it V Sojo? I think it was V Sojo that something happened there and she left it. I think that's what happened. Like, oh, and that brings up another fact about this whole thing too, is that that whole thing with Visojo and all that other VTuber shit was happening roughly around the same time as Cinder. Like, to think about that all at the same time is crazy. Like, people didn't know what the was going on. You know what I mean? Like, there were people that didn't have any idea that this shit was going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, people are wondering, why is Cinder leaving? Why is why is Gura leaving? Why is Gura leaving? Until you dig deeper, and it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Cinder, I train on Twitch. I can't remember. I'm trying to find it. I can't think of the name. Okay, so now I'm looking this up now. So AI Thoma, Thoma. I'm gonna say that wrong. I'm sorry, bro. Posted a video 39 minutes ago. A much needed TLDR to Cinder's Google Doc. Parentheses. Cinder's situation. And then Twitch Scrubbing said, VTubers roast Cinder after 1,000 page Google Doc did nothing. Shy Lily blamed / Bao called. Now, to be fair, that wouldn't shock me at all that they would be in on it, right? Because then again, Cinder said it herself. It's just business, right? Like if they were really, um, and then VTuber roast Cinder and the Google Doc did nothing. Which it's only been again 11 hours. People are still trying to figure everything out. Um, Cinder reveals untold details about the Numi concert, the Numi concert drama, by More Kazahana. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Cinder returns with a shocking response after silence. Cinder came back with a 1,000-page Google Doc. Gigas? It's GEEGA's thoughts on the Cinder situation 2.0. Summary of the 1,000-page doc calling out Bao, Silverveil, Nanolis, and Shy Lily. Hype trains, jump scare. I read all 1,000 pages of. Okay, so somebody did read all 1,000 pages, and I'll address all that in the next thing. Yo, what's up? Shift click. Welcome in. Welcome in. 100,000 from Iron Mist. Is that? Yeah. So, um, Emily, Iron Mouse, and Apricot left Visojo. Those are the big three. Visojo stole like 100,000. Oh, that's right. So Visojo stole $1,000 from Iron Mouse. That was one thing too. Yo, what's good? What's good? Um, this whole situation is crazy. I mean, it really, really is. Um, do you guys think that Cinder is innocent, or do you think she is guilty? Can I get a general summary? Very much of an understatement. Yeah, 50 to 100,000. Yeah, so basically a summary. Hey, welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. You guys are kind of late. I forgot to announce it. That's my fault. Guilty. I don't have. Okay, so what happened is a VTuber known as Cinder. Oops, sorry guys, that was my knee. Um, a VTuber known as Sinder got called out, quote, called out for manipulation, lying, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and cheating. Um, and again, a whole bunch of other things that broke out. Um, and she's finally responding after 5 months. I'm not going to explain it fully, Moto. If you want to explain it to him while I continue the show, that would be great. But it's just crazy. It's crazy. I genuinely do hope that Cinder comes back. Because there are so many things. Like in the first apology doc, she did say it's just business, right? And then she went on to say, like, oh yeah, it's I wasn't in the right headspace, which can happen, right? Like that can happen. When shit is going down and you think of like the first immediate thing to think about during the whole entirety of the situation, you just think, okay, what if I just say something, you know, whatever, right? Um, this is a crazy situation. It really, really is. Yeah, so she did get accused of doing shit with her manager, which she quote was. She did say that they were together. I remember you talking about this earlier in the year. Yeah, so and that shocked me because again, I'll show you right now. Before the situation got out of hand, for my birthday, I got Cinder's Nurse Cup, and that sounds really bad without context. Um, but it's a Gamer Subs cup, right? She did a whole thing with Gamer Subs. Oh, where is it? There it is. It's under my bed. It's still in the packaging. It kind of did. The packaging did rip, so I did close that. Which one will not get me banned? This one, because you can't really see it. Yo, the Gooter Cup. um. Oh shit! I'm going away from it. There you go. So it doesn't show anything, but I did get that because it was the only one that was for sale. The original one um, was not shown or was not for sale. They had only a specific time, so I got that one. Um, if Cinder comes back from this and regains all the shit that she lost, that's going to be probably one of the biggest comebacks ever. That's like I was going to say 04 Red Sox. I mean, it kind of is for the VTuber community. I mean, several people put out these situations and accusations against her. She can't go anywhere, like she can't do anything. She gets silenced and then comes back and be better. Would be crazy. I'm gonna go. Okay, buddy. I mean, that's crazy though. Ah, almost scripted if she does. I mean, I don't know about all that, but da Yankees lose. Da 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 Yankees lose. Da 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 Yankees lose. Da 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 the Yankees lose. Alright, hear me out. Oh god. Guys, you said hear me out. I don't know whether to be scared or not. It's like a movie plot, bro. Think about it. She gets shunned for like half a year just to bounce back. I mean, it does sound scripted, which imagine if it was though, like this whole thing was fake. That would be crazy. So sorry, family stuff, so I'm gonna stay muted. Hold on, guys. Any second. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for the stream. I gotta go watch my little sister. Um, I got another hearing out from back. Okay, send that in. Um, uh, by the way, if anybody has any information about this whole thing, send it. Please do. By the way, this is not to benefit off the Cinder situation. I genuinely wanted to put in my couple cents, um, because I think this whole thing is crazy. And as a fan of Cinder myself, um, I hate seeing stuff like this about people you support. Um, but yes. All right. Well, that's okay. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you guys for watching. More on the story as it develops. Um, but yeah, thank you guys again. And until next time, we'll meet again.